Love is beautiful, but not always easy. Behind every breakup and every broken promise lies a story, a lesson waiting to be learned. Why Failed Relationship is where we uncover those truths, explore the mistakes that end love, and share the insights that help you build healthier, lasting connections.
Why trusting yourself comes before trusting your partner. Have you ever wondered why some people find it so difficult to trust their partner, even when that partner has never given them a reason to doubt them? The answer might not be about the other person at all. It might be about the relationship they have with themselves. Welcome back to Why Failed Relationship. I'm Emmanuel. If today is your first time here, welcome. I just want you to know that this channel isn't about blaming men or blaming women. It's about understanding the behaviors, choices, and patterns that cause relationships and marriages to fail, so that if you're single, you can make better relationship decisions. And if you've experienced a breakup or divorce, you can learn from the past, grow, and build a healthier relationship the next time. Now, let's get into today's topic. When people think about trust in a relationship, they usually ask one question: can I trust my partner? But very few people stop to ask something even more important. Can I trust myself? Because the truth is, if you don't trust yourself, it becomes almost impossible to fully trust someone else. Here's why. Many people enter relationships hoping their partner will give them the peace, confidence, and security they're missing inside. They believe that finding the right person will make all of their fears disappear. But relationships don't work that way. No matter how loving your partner is, they can never replace the confidence that comes from trusting yourself. Think about it. If you don't trust yourself to walk away from unhealthy behavior, you'll probably stay longer than you should. You'll keep making excuses. You'll keep hoping things will change, even when deep down you already know they won't. If you don't trust yourself to make difficult decisions, you'll constantly look to your partner for direction. You'll ask them what to do, how to think, and how to live your life. Slowly, you stop becoming your own person. And if you don't trust yourself to survive heartbreak, you may hold on to relationships that have already ended emotionally, not because you're happy, but because you're afraid of being alone. That's not love. And it's not trust. It's fear disguised as attachment. Healthy relationships aren't built on fear. They're built on confidence. Confidence that says, I choose to be with you. Not because I need you to complete me, but because I genuinely enjoy building a life with you. That's the difference. Self-trust means believing in your own judgment. It means respecting your own boundaries. It means knowing your value even when someone else doesn't recognize it. It also means listening to your instincts. We've all experienced moments where something didn't feel right. Sometimes we ignored that feeling because we didn't want to lose the relationship. Sometimes we convinced ourselves we were overthinking. And sometimes we stayed silent when we should have spoken up. The problem isn't always that our instincts were wrong. Sometimes the problem is that we didn't trust ourselves enough to listen. When you build self-trust, something amazing begins to happen. You stop ignoring red flags. You stop accepting disrespect. You stop chasing people who keep showing you they aren't ready for a healthy relationship. Not because you've become cold, but because you've learned to protect your peace. Now, here's something interesting. The more you trust yourself, the easier it becomes to trust your partner. Not because you've stopped caring, but because you've stopped living in fear. You're no longer thinking, what if they leave me? What if they hurt me? Instead, you know that no matter what happens, you'll be okay. That changes everything because you're no longer trusting from a place of desperation. You're trusting from a place of confidence. And that's where healthy love begins. A strong relationship isn't built by two people who are afraid of losing each other. It's built by two people who know who they are, who respect themselves. and who choose each other every single day. So if trust has been a struggle in your relationships, don't only ask, can I trust my partner? Ask yourself something even more powerful. Do I trust myself to recognize what's healthy? Do I trust myself to protect my own boundaries? Do I trust myself to walk away if I'm no longer being respected? Because once you can honestly answer yes, trust stops feeling frightening. It becomes a choice instead of a risk. And that's one of the strongest foundations any relationship can have. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who might need to hear it. This is Why Failed Relationship. I'm Emmanuel. Bye for now, and see you some other time.